So, hello, friends. Good evening. Myself, Dr. Dileep Singh, head JLUET School of Engineering and Technology, under the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, Jagran Lake City University, Bhopal. I welcome you all to this session of how to crack JLUET, that is Jagran Lake City University entrance test. And this session is exclusively for the engineering as well as application aspirants. So before moving ahead, please have a look into the top view of our university campus. You will find an excellent and the world-class infrastructure here. So let me welcome you once again to the Central India's global university, that is Jagran Lake City University, Bhopal. And I'll be happy to share some of the key features of the university. Like we are having more than 2,500 students on campus from various countries and around the various states of India. More than 500 CEOs and top professionals have interacted with JLUET students through various interactive sessions, expert talk, conferences, workshop, and one of the key event under the Jagran Lake City University that is called Ignited Mind Lecture Series. We offer 56 professional degree programs under the level of undergraduate, postgraduate, and research. We are having 1,000 plus research publications and book published so far by our students or research scholars and the faculty members. And we got published and granted more than 10 patents so far. We are having 27 international universities as our knowledge partners and 236-acre campus with a high-tech creative and practice lab. And the very important is more than 100 MNCs have recruited our students across all the schools under Jagran Lake City University. So I must say proudly that we are the Central India's most awarded and prestigious university. You'll find here all the university activities and the process, the teaching learning process has been already digitized. And that's one of the reason you'll find here we are certified as E-Lead from QSI Gauge, that is e-learning excellence for academic digitizations. We are certified as a global league institution, and we have been awarded as a University of the Year multiple times by the government of Madhya Pradesh. We have been the #1 private university ranked by Education World, and we have been the most innovative private university. And we are ranked among top 40 in India by India Today and among top 35 in India by Educational World. Our 4 pillar of the university which should drive our vision and missions are student-centric approach, the global network connect, intensive industry intervention, and skill-based interdisciplinary degrees. You can see here our academic partners are spread across the world. We are having the partnership with the various universities like you can see RMIT University, Australia, Sheffield Herman University, Harvard Business Publishing Educations, University of Cambridge, SOAS, University of London, Deusto University in Spain. So we are having across the world of various reputed partnership, and they are our academic partners. And we are having even the exchange programs and various other beneficiary programs for our students and the faculty members. If we'll talk about the accreditations, we are accredited with the various government organizations, including UGC, AICTEs. And we are also be the part of the Tuning India project. And our syllabus is well designed under the Tuning India guidelines. So it's a well accepted throughout the world. These are the various reputed organizations, national or international organizations, where we are the member of them, like AUAP, the CII, IMA, the Erasmus Plus, institutions, innovation councils, and Association of Indian Universities. So you can see the JLUET is the member of almost all the various reputed national or international organizations. These are our industry partners. So basically, the one question arises, why you should opt Jagran Lake City University to pursue your UG or PG programs, undergraduate or postgraduate program, right? So, and of course, there are plenty of reasons for that to choose JLU to pursue your degree. The first and foremost reason is, of course, the continuous demonstration of excellence in academic and research by the university. And apart from that, you'll be having a well-furnished student accommodations with AC, without AC. And Jagran Lake City University always believe in rewarding the excellence achieved by these students in various fields. So we believe that scholarship should be awarded for the various the students who has been achieved excellent in either in academics or in the sports. So that scholarship is spread across the schools. So for example, here I've shown the scholarship that you can see that is offered under the School of Engineering and Technology, where the fee waivers are categorized under the various label, like 100% fee waiver, 75% fee waiver, or 50% fee waiver, depending on your score. And your score or eligibility for the scholarship is JEE score. So either you have a score in J90 or above, or you are having a good score in 12th, like 92% and above, then you'll be eligible for 100% scholarship. That 100% tuition fee waiver for the first year. And similarly, if your JEE score is in between 80 to 90, then you'll be eligible for the scholarship of 75% of the tuition fee. And the same is applicable if you score in between 87 to 92% in 12th. And in case of 50%, scholarship is awarded for those students who score in JEE either in between 75 to 80, or in 12th board exam in between 80 to 87%. And you can see the number of scholarships seats which is available. Like for the 100%, 75% scholarship, the 10 seats are available, and the 50% scholarship is 15 seats are available, right? And of course, that has to be filled on the basis of first come first serve, right? And if we'll talk about the other curricular point of view, right, apart from the academic or research activities, so the university is having well framed number of student clubs, and where the students will get enormous opportunity to to get involved or make new friends and have fun and be the part of a student community. So you can see the cultural club is there, the health and wellness club is there, the literary club is there, the social service club, special interest clubs. So you can, after taking the admissions, you can be the member of any one or even the multiple of these clubs, right? So and when we talk about the extracurricular activities under the Jharkhand Lake City University, then JLU is very well known for its sports infrastructure, as it is for the excellence in education and research. And you'll find here very excellent infrastructures in terms of the football fields, the basketball or the volleyball court, and the cricket fields, and you'll find here even the 6-lane Olympic standard swimming pool, and the state of the art gymnasiums, recreation centers, and etc. So yeah, it's a very well rich infra as well as the activities in terms of extracurricular point of view you'll find here under Jharkhand Lake City University, Bhopal. Now, if we'll talk about exclusively the JLU School of Engineering and Technology, which is under the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology of Jharkhand Lake City University, we are offering mainly 2 programs here. The one is the Btech in Computer Science and Engineering. The other one is Bachelor of Computer Applications. So before, as you can see, these 2 programs which we are offering here, it's a computer programs, computer science, whether it's a Btech degree in Computer Science and Engineering or whether it is a computer application degree. So the computer or the software is the core of both these 2 programs. And just look into the World Economic Forum report regarding the jobs landscape in 2024. So what are the top 10 emerging jobs are there in the computer field, whether it is a Btech or the BCA? What would be the top 10 emerging jobs by the 2024 throughout the world? So you can see the list here. The first is data analytics and scientist. The second is artificial intelligence and the machine learning specialist. And then there are the others, right? So one thing you can look in this, the job landscape picture, that specifying that around in these top 10 emerging job roles, around 133 million jobs are going to be created by the 2024 throughout the world. And so if you can see, under the top trending job here, data science, it's related to data analytics and scientists, the data science basically, and the artificial intelligence and machine learning, they are listed in top 2 emerging job. So you can see, as per the World Economic Forum report, coming down the line in the computer field, the top job opening will be in these 2 specializations basically. Means down the line of coming years, the jobs, definitely the jobs are available for the core computer science engineers as well, but you can see the top trending job will be for the data scientist, means data science, in the field of data science, and in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So these 2 are very very hot field, we can say, nowadays and in coming years. So looking into this, if you are interested to become a software developer or become a computer science graduate, then plain computer science might be a pretty good option. However, only plain computer science might not be the most rewarding career option at this point of time. And you must consider the additional specialization along with these plain computer science and engineering. And these additional specializations are the artificial intelligence and machine learning, the data science, or even the user experience for the better career growth in the field of computing and or in the field of the software world. So some of the figure here, if you can see, based on some other reports, it says like the market share of artificial intelligence is projected to grow from USD 190 billion by 2025. And today we can say the computer science or the computer, and when I say computer, means it's not the laptop or the desktop, any computing device that you are using which is operated or controlled through software, it all comes under the computer. Whether it is a mobile itself is a computer, right? Because it's having the software within it, it's having the operating system within it, it's having the various application software within it, right? So the computer science and remember the artificial intelligence and machine learning in the current world is omnipresent everywhere. No field, no section is untouched where the people are not using either the computing machine, computer science, or the artificial intelligence. So the current automated world, it is quite rare to find a sector or a horizon untouched by artificial intelligence. And when we talk in terms of the data science, like the US Bureau of Labor Statistics sees strong growth in the data science field and predicts the number of jobs will increase by about 28% through 2026. And when we say 28% through 2026, it means that roughly more than 11 million new jobs in the field of data science are going to be there in the market by 2026. So there would be definitely, there is no doubt there is no question about the number of jobs that are going to be available either in the field of data science or AI by 2025 or 2026. The problem with the industry, as per the various survey it has been seen, there are the various new job in these field, data science, AI, but the industries are struggling to get a good, knowledgeable candidate in these fields. Of course, because till dates, most of the students used to do their graduation in computer field, either a plain computer science and engineering or a plain BCA. But now today is the era where you have to go with specialization along with this plain degree. Like either you have to go with a Btech computer science and engineering with a specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning, or Btech computer science and engineering with a specialization in data science, or Btech computer science and engineering with a specialization in user experience. What is user experience? It's one of the very demanding specialization through the industry. With the help, it's related to making the software interface in such a way that give a better feel to the user, better experience of using that software to the user. So that is what comes under the specialization called user experience. So the specialization part, and similarly, if we'll talk about the application aspirants point of view, so Bachelor of Computer Application, plain, it's fine. It's pretty good to have that graduation. If you are targeting simply to go with the banking jobs, straightforward banking jobs, because most of the cases after graduating from BCA, the students used to go for the banking jobs or the higher studies. So it's pretty okay. But if you are targeting an industry after your graduation, even in computer application, the good career growth, then you should, in place of plain BCA, you should go with now the Bachelor of Computer Application with data science, or Bachelor of Computer Application with user experience. So that will definitely give you additional boost to get a good job, good career, right, in the future. Because future is all about these specializations, and they are not a different field like artificial intelligence, data science, or user experience. They are not at all a different field. They are the part of the computer science, right? They are the part of the computer science, right? So like I mentioned, if you are really interested to becoming a software developer, then definitely you should looking into your better career growth, looking into the future, what industry need in the future. You should always go with these kind of specializations, either the artificial intelligence and machine learning, or the data science, or even the user experience. If you are good in designing part, means if you want, even see, if you want to go with a plain software developer, suppose, and you are not interested towards even AI or data science, you want to be a plain software developer, even though the plain software developer with good knowledge of user experience will definitely give you an extra boost to have a better job opportunity, right? Because nowadays, even the softwares are developed by the industry with the looking into the the one thing very, very clear, that software should give a as best as experience to their user, to the user of that software, basically, right? And how we can give the best experience? Definitely, if we have, being a software developer, if you have the knowledge of, the better interface design, and if we have the knowledge of the better user experience, how we can design how we can inculcate the better user experience while making the software, right? So now if we'll, that's the reason. If we'll take an example, what are the programs that under JLUET School of Engineering and Technology we are offering? So as I mentioned, especially there are two main programs, the Btech Computer Science and Engineering and the BCA, which is offered under the School of Engineering and Technology. But looking into the industry need, looking into the growth of our students, we have incorporated the specialization part along with the degree, right? So like we are offering here the Btech honors in computer science and engineering with a specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Another program that you'll see here, it is Btech honors computer science and engineering, but with the specialization of data science. So now you can easily see why we have opted these two very important specialization, because if you have remembered that I have shown you this survey where it has been clearly mentioned that down the line of coming 2024 onwards, these are the two fields most demanding in the market throughout the world, right? The third program under the undergraduate level that we are offering, again, the Btech honors computer science and engineering with a specialization of user experience, as I mentioned, right? So there are the one program, Btech computer science and engineering, with three different specializations that we are offering here, as per your interest, as per your your own interest, which direction you want to make your career. You can opt any one of these two. But let me tell you one thing very clearly: there's all these three specialization are having tremendous opportunity in future, right? So whether it's artificial intelligence and machine learning, or whether it is data science or user experience. And under the UG program itself, as I mentioned, we also offer the Bachelor of Computer Application. So we have the program of Bachelor of Computer Application honors with the data science as a specialization. And similarly, we have the Bachelor of Computer Science Computer Application honors with the user experience. And of course, we have the plain Bachelor of Computer Applications as well. And the school is also having the PG and research programs, MTech in computer science and engineering, and PhD. So now, of course, there are a few points that wanted to share. If there is a question, why JLU School of Engineering and Technology itself? So there are many multiple reasons for that, but a few of them here I would like to discuss. Like the first and foremost is here you can see the specialization courses, of course. So since we know that what industry want, right, and we are that university have given us that every year to conduct a board of studies where we can always update our syllabus as per the need of industry. And under the BOS, we are having the various members from the industry, apart from the academia, from the industry itself. They used to suggest what should be there in the curriculum and what should not, so that our students will become industry ready. So these specialization courses like artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science, and user experience, these are the specialization courses about the key USP that we are offering, right? And The second, you can see we are having the international industry training program as well in our curriculum. It's optional, where students may get the opportunity to visit the international universities. We are having various knowledge partners across the world, as I mentioned earlier. So the student may get the chance to go to their campus, might be in Germany or some another country, and spend some time, at max 1 month, and get international level of industrial training and interactions. Right? So this is the purpose of this program, is to give a flavor to our students how the same technology has been learned by throughout the world. So definitely the main purpose of here putting the international industrial training program is to boost the confidence of our students and make them equally competent throughout the world. And the best thing is that in our curriculum, we are having the dedicated whole semester for industrial internship. Because see, our motto here is very clear: to make our students industry ready. And that's the reason the whole 8 semester or the 6 month dedicated for industrial internships, where the students will go to the industry and work on the live projects and get the real industry experience. Because ultimately after graduation, for the job, student have to join the industry itself, right? So that's the reason the 6 month when a student will spend into the industry doing project, live project in the industry, definitely this will give you much more better insight how at the industry level the projects are being developed. And in this phase itself, most of the cases, many of the students got even the job opportunities, means the industrial internships got converted into their job itself. So that's the best part of this. And of course, JLUET is known for the infrastructure, the excellent infrastructure. And so we are having the smart classroom, and we follow the exercise of, we are having the very good study material that we used to circulate to all our students, well updated study materials. And we are having the various exclusive partners for the engineering. If you talk, like we are having the partner with the Imagine XP, the CompTIA, and of course the well-equipped lab you will see in the campus. And we believe to follow the global teaching methodology. That means we follow the project-based learning, interactive and inquiry-based learning, right? That's the reason you'll find even after second year onwards, there are the many projects in the curriculum that you have to do every semester. Right? And when we talk about the placement, of course, there are the very impressive placement record you'll see here. And let me put that even this during the pandemic, all our final year Btech Computer Science and Engineering students, those who had opted the placements are placed. So that is what we proudly say is, even during this pandemic, 100% students are placed in the various reputed MNCs. And yeah, I always share and always feel proud to talk about our students' achievements. There are plenty of achievements of our students, but we have the limited time. But the one I can mention here, like recently, our team of students won the hackathon, Smart India hackathon, which is the event organized by the government of India, and they won the winning prize of 1 lakh rupees. So similarly, there are many like Anveshan. Our students taken participation on Anveshan, they won, and there are many other events. And to motivate the innovation, the new idea, we are having the seed fund amount up to rupees 25 lakhs for our students. So that is for, suppose if any students want to develop some project, and if it is found that yes, their project is really innovative, it's a new idea, and the project need some fund, so that has been granted by the university under this up to 25 lakhs. So that is the level of support that the university give to our students. And of course, we always reward the meritorious students. So there are the 100% scholarship for the meritorious students. You'll see here. And we are the implementing institute, that JLUET School of Engineering and Technology is one of the implementing institute for the Tuning India project. The Tuning India project is a part of the European Union project, where we have to design the syllabus, the curriculum up to the international standard, so that our curriculum will well accepted by throughout the world, right? So that you can imagine the level of the exercise that we used to do while designing the curriculum. And we are having the government funded projects up to the worth of 50 lakhs from the various government agencies. So these are all about why School of Engineering and Technology. We are following almost all the practice, and as I mentioned initially, the 4 pillar of the university, the one of the student-centric approach, where in every aspect students are in center. We always think how we can develop their skill, how we can develop our student in such a way that they should be one of the well accepted professional in the world, in all the industries. Now let's talk about particularly for JLUET, that is Jharkhand Lake City University Entrance Test 2021. As that slogan is very, very clearly mentioned, that winners take early decisions, and the most and the major purpose of JLUET is to provide the opportunity, especially in this pandemic, to all the students, where all the 12th students were, or the UG final year students who are seeking admission in the PG, who are in the dilemma when the 12th board exams will be there, or when the results will out. So in place of being in such a dilemma, and making that dilemma to take delay to take admission in the university, to overcome that, to overcome these problems, especially the JLUET is designed to give the opportunity for the students to take participation even their board exams results are not disclosed. They can take participation on JLUET in order to ensure, or in order to grab or secure their seat for their preferred programs. So this JLUET is going to be done in various round, and you will see on 22nd of May there is the next round of JLUET. And for that, of course, the date of the registration that can be done for that entrance test by 17th of May. So here I should let you know what is the format, how many part of this JLUET exam will be having, how many rounds will be there. So it's very simple. If you can see this diagram here, so the JLUET is divided into means this diagram is depict the full format. It's divided into mainly two part. The first part is written exam. Mostly it's based on MCQs for engineering or application aspirants. It's MCQ based written exam, that first part. And the second part is personal interview. And when we talk about, okay, in written MCQ based written exam, what will be the syllabus or what will be the content of that written exam? Then it's divided into three sections. The first section is the language aptitude. The second is the cognitive aptitude, and the third is the subject specific knowledge. And in case of the personal interview, so of course, we'll seek a bit about domain knowledge, but mostly we'd like to test the students, communication skills, or the area of interest, or the thinking, logical thinking, critical thinking ability. So that would be the part of the personal interview part. And as I mentioned, how many round of these JLUET exams will be there? So this JLUET is basically entrance cum scholarship test, because on the basis of this JLU entrance test, you will be get eligible for both, I mean to say, for getting the admission or securing your seat for the particular program, and to be eligible for the scholarship if you performed well in the exams. So entrance cum scholarship test, this will happen over 6 rounds. And why it's split into the 6 rounds? Because the students can pick a date that is suitable for them, right? And as the whole entrance test is divided into 2 parts, so here you can see the 60% weightage has been given for the written exam, and the 40% weightage is given for the personal interview. So adding together, out of 100 will be the final assessment marks which you are going to be scored under the JLUET. Right? And exclusively, if you'll see the written exam pattern, so as I mentioned, there would be MCQ based, and of course there would be online exams. So I can mention it as MCQ based online examinations going to be happen. And it would be around, not around, exactly 2-hour test, right? So you'll be having 120-minute, and you have to solve 100 questions. 100 MCQs means multiple choice questions from the various sections. Of course, these 100 questions are scattered or divided into the various sections. And yeah, so good thing is for you is that there is no negative marks. Right? Now, if we'll talk exclusively about the written exam pattern or subject specific written exam pattern for Btech, for engineering aspirants, then you can see here the multiple choice questions based written exam for Btech is divided into the 2 part, means all 100 questions will be divided into 2 part. The first part basically is that subject specific knowledge, under which what are the subject that you may have to take care, or you may have to, revise before facing the entrance test, is of course that PCM, physics, chemistry, and mathematics, and of course a small part of the aptitude and reasoning. So this subject specific part is covering 70% weightage, and of course the remaining 30% weightage is for the language aptitude. Means if there is 100 questions, 30 questions will be based on language aptitude, and 70 questions will be based on physics, chemistry, math, and aptitude and reasoning. And even let me tell you, physics, chemistry, math also almost equally distributed questions you will find. Means roughly we can say, if there is a 70 question, then 20 question from physics, 20 chemistry, 20 mathematics, roughly, and around 10 questions from the aptitude and reasoning. So that's how the written pattern for the Btech under JLU entrance test is designed. And for BCA, it is a bit different. Why? Because for Btech, we know that PCM is mandatory, so physics, chemistry, math, as per the JE pattern, we have taken, right? But for the BCA, we are offering the BCA program not only to students from the math stream, but the student from any stream of 12th can apply for BCA program here. So we have divided this written exam into three parts here. The first part is the language aptitude, which would be having the 30% of the weightage. Language aptitude, basically, when I say language aptitude, means you should understand, we are talking about the English, basically, right? The basic English and the grammars, right? So that is the language aptitude. And the second part, where again 30% of the weightage would be given for the cognitive aptitude, under which you will find the questions from maybe various sections like aptitude or reasonings, or some sort of, might be few general awareness questions. So that would be under the cognitive aptitudes. 30% of the weightage would be given for that. And the subject is specific in case of BCA, given the 40% of the weightage. But since I mentioned that BCA is open for all stream students, so how we have designed the subject specific questions. So that is very important to know before appearing into the JLUET entrance exam, because see, JLUET is the one which is going to give you the opportunity to get a scholarship as well, right? Even up to 100% of tuition fee waiver for the first year, right? So you should very well know about the exams, how the questions will be asked, from where the questions should be asked. Then only it would be easy for you to score well and have a better opportunity to get a scholarship. So here, subject is specific in case of BCA, this 40% weightage, we are not going to ask, if suppose in 12th, your subject were maybe someone from math, someone from commerce. So we are not going to ask the question from the commerce or the math here, but we are going to ask the question from a very, very fundamental knowledge of computer or IT. Very fundamental knowledge of computer IT that we should expect the brilliant student must have at 12th level even, right? So we'll see some sample questions, so it would be very much clear to everybody of you. So these are the sample questions, subject specific sample question for Btech, where you will see the question will be from the mathematics, the question will be from the physics, chemistry, and some few questions will be from the aptitude of reasoning. Right? And if you will see the sample question paper for BCA program, then as I mentioned, there would be subject specific questions because language aptitude and cognitive aptitude is the one which is it's a common tool, right? But the subject specific is the one which you have to exclusively look into very well, because we are going to ask under that a fundamental knowledge of computer and IT. And fundamental means, of course, you should have the knowledge of that, right? If you are expecting to get a scholarship, right? So like for example here, suppose a light sensing device that convert drawing, printed text or other image into a digital form. So what are the options might be correct? So we can say that, yeah, scanner is the answer. So that these kind of questions, basic questions can be asked. For example, 1 megabyte is equal to how many bytes? 1024 bytes, 1024 kilobytes, or 1000 kilobytes. So these are the very, very fundamental and basic questions. Like which of these from the following is not a search engine? So you can see here, Yahoo, Bing, Google, they are the search engine. But the Python is not a search engine. Python is a programming language, right? So these some basic concepts you should know. So these are the questions. These type of questions will be the part of the subject specific portion for BCA. And at the last, why JLU entrance test? So I think it's already clear, because through JLUET, you are going to get the opportunity to secure your seat if you'll be able to crack JLUET, of course. And through JLUET, you no need to delay your university admissions due to uncertainty of 12th board examinations that everybody you are facing. And of course, the opportunity to enroll in the industry-oriented and the world-class program offered under engineering and application, such as already mentioned, artificial intelligence and machine learning, user experience, and data science. And the very important, the opportunity to be among the top 10% students who will be eligible to get up to 100% scholarship on tuition fee. And if I'll show you here the scholarship which is offered based on JLU entrance test score is here in front of you. Around 90 scholarships are going to be offered. And of course, it's definitely based on first come first serve and on the basis of your score in JLUET. So like you can see here, 92% and above score will get around 100% of scholarship. Similarly, 85 to 92, 75, 80 to 85, 50% of the scholarship. And we are having around 40 scholarship of 25% tuition fee waiver in the first year fee if you are going to score from within the 75 to 80% in JLUET. So yeah, so that's it from the all about the JLU entrance test, and I hope it's very clear to everybody of you, and I'll be happy to answer the questions if any, please. Okay, so I think there is no question at all. it's already been clear to everybody of you. So that's great thing. And of course, any query in future, you can always be in touch with us. You can always visit our website, jlu.edu.in. You can visit our Facebook pages where you'll be updated about all various activities and events